Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Everyday Living with Emily. And I thought I'd show you today what I'm going to prepare for dinner for my sister and I. I live with my sister Sue. And it's just a simple beef vegetable soup that I'm making, and I prepped everything before I started. So I've got here about 1.5 pounds of stewing beef chopped up into bite-sized pieces, a small onion, a couple of garlic chopped up fine, 1/2 cup of peas. I'd put more, but my sister hates peas. But we're going to put them in anyways. I'm going to throw in some spinach to top it off. This is a great opportunity to use up any vegetables that you feel are getting close. I've got four smallish potatoes and 2 carrots. And I'm going to use beef broth. Now I just use the no-name beef broth. You can use whatever you like. This is not reduced salt, so I will put the add salt after I've tasted a bit. So first of all, like I say, we're going to brown the beef. Where's my knife? And get that going. Now you don't have to cook the beef through, just brown it, because it's going to cook as the rest of the vegetables simmer in the broth. So get that in there. I put too many things on the one board, but you know, that's the way we do it at home. So we'll get that in there. I probably should have waited till the pot heated up a bit, but who cares? We'll do it this way. There's no, there's no right or wrong ways to do your cooking. Cooking is very forgiving. As long as everything in there tastes good, your methods and that are not all that important. I mean, if there is a time that it is, I would certainly tell you that. But for this, no, you just want to get everything in. And so I'm just going to come back when this here is browned. So yeah, like I say, you just want to brown the meat, okay? You don't need to cook it through. And now we'll add in the garlic and the onions and let them get a little golden. The nice thing about making a soup or a stew is everything's in the same pot. The next time I do a slow cooker stew, I'll come on and show you that as well. But yeah, now the onions and the garlic I just chopped up really, really fine. Now I'm giving it also a chance to boil down a bit, because there was a lot of fluid that popped up with the beef, which is good, but it'll create a lot of flavoring in the soup. But I still want to just boil off a little bit of that liquid. And now the rest of this will go fairly quickly, so I caution you to go ahead and prep all your ingredients prior to, so that you're ready to roll when you get to this point. Now I'm going to add my beef broth next, because I want to put the bone broth that I'm using, and I'm using I bought this at Quartermaster. It's a natural food health store here in London, and this brand is Prairie Naturals. There's no what do you call it, GMOs. Where's my glasses? This girl can't do a lot without her reading glasses. It's dairy-free, keto and paleo friendly, gluten-free, antibiotic-free, and non-allergenic, no preservatives. So it's a good one to use. And it'll give flavor, but it's also a good source of protein. So next goes my beef broth, at least a little bit of it. That was about 1 cup. I'll probably put in about 4 cups or so. We'll see how we go here. This here container carries about 3 or 4 cups. And I've already put in 1 cup, but I think I'm going to use it all. Yeah, why not? So put that in. And then this beef broth comes with a scoop. So I'm going to put one scoop in. And I want to mix that in well before I add anything else. And like I say, this is a really good source of protein. Where's my whisk? I've written a book. It's a romance novel, and it will be available on Amazon in paperback or Kindle as an ebook in the next 2 to 3 months. So I'll keep you posted on that, and if you're interested in seeing what kind of a writer I am, then I hope you buy it. Anyways, we've got that all in there now. So now we'll just add the vegetables. So I've got, like I said, half a cup of peas. And when I do my potatoes and carrots, I put them in a little bit of water just so they don't go all brown. That's not too appetizing. So we'll just rinse the water off of it. And we'll put this in our pot. And you know, I think I'll add a bay leaf as well. Just be sure that you take it out before you serve it so that somebody doesn't get stuck with a bay leaf. It's kind of yucky. Now I just want to taste this for the salt level. It's not going to need a lot of salt. I'll put about a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. That's my take on this. You do it to your taste levels. Same with the pepper. Probably about the equivalent of a half a teaspoon. I like the ground pepper, fresh ground. That's why I use the mill. I used to use, I never used it. I never even knew what a pepper mill was. But I find that, you know, it wakes up the flavor a lot. So if you enjoy pepper in your food, fresh ground is the way to go. And so I'm just going to put in a good handful of the spinach. Like, it's a vegetable, beef and vegetable soup. So put in whatever you like. If you've got a turnip and you like turnip, if you've got broccoli and you like broccoli, put whatever you like in. And as far as herbs in this particular recipe, I am just going to use the salt and pepper because I've got garlic in there. I'm going to put in a bay leaf. And then we're just going to bring this to a boil, then cover it and let it simmer for, I don't know, half an hour, and dinner's ready. I'll let you see what it looks like when I'm all done. A little tip for you, this has just come to the boil now. And so I've turned it down to simmer. And I'm going to put the lid on it, but I'm also going to place a wooden spoon. Do you know if you place a wooden spoon across the top of your pot, it'll never boil over onto the stove? So that's a great tip for you. And it's looking pretty nice. Let me just bring you in close. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. So I'll show you a bowl of it once we're all done. Right now I've got it on simmer and I'm going to leave it there for the next half hour. Talk to you later. Okay, so it's all done. And I'd say it looks like a lot of yummy, nutritious, delicious mealtime. So let's try it. I did cheat a little bit and took a little sip of the broth earlier. It tasted really good. That was really nice. That's going to make a great dinner. Serve that with a little bit of crusty bread to soak up all the juices if you want. And it's like roast beef dinner in a bowl. It tastes really good. So I hope you try it. If you do, let me know what you think. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Actually, right now, I'm going to go and finish the editing on my book so I can get it off to the publisher.